Hi, it's Monique Maley with today's Leadership Bite. So, today I want to talk about feedback. And a lot of times people talk about how to receive feedback and when to give feedback and all those sorts of things. What I want to talk about today is what happens when the person that you are trying to give feedback to doesn't want to hear it. And you know those people. I call them uncoachable. They are the uncoachables. They're the people who, no matter what you say, will defend, deflect, or shut down. So the defenders, pretty obvious, right? They always have a reason why they did it that way, or why it didn't get done on time, or why they're not getting along with somebody. The deflectors will always find a way to somehow change the subject. You talked about A, and somehow before you realize it, you're actually talking about B. And then they're the ones that just sit there and nod and act like they're taking it in, but really, they have shut down. And here's the challenge for us as leaders is that we need them to hear us. We need to be able to give them the tools to be successful at their job. And that is ultimately what feedback should be. We're giving them strategies, giving them information, coaching them through a challenge that they may be having, setting clear expectations so that they can be successful in their job. Because when they do that, we do better, the company does better. But what happens when the person sitting there just doesn't want to hear it or just can't? If you have somebody like that on your team and you're really struggling to get them to engage and really connect with the feedback and engage in a dialogue rather than a monologue, the truth is the conversation you need to be having is about how they are not open to feedback. You can't tell them about the problem with the project, or that they were too slow to jump on this issue, or that their challenge with their coworker is starting to create disruption on the team or the project. It can't be a conversation about a single situation or one thing, because they will find a way to just compartmentalize that, and then it's only about that. If they are not open to feedback, then it's not just going to be about the challenge to the project or the problem with it. It's going to be everything. So have a conversation about the root of the matter. You want to bring it up to them with no judgment. Look, every time we have this conversation, I notice that you want to change the subject, or that you feel the need to give your point of view or defend your choices. And I don't need you to do that, but I do need you to hear me. I do need you to know that I am here to give you tools to be more successful at your job. But I need to know that you're letting these things sink in. So as leaders, we need to slow down to do that. And I get that. That is hard, right? Work is running faster than it ever has. We've got more work in fewer hours. A lot of stuff is happening virtually, which is even more challenging because it's so easy if you're receiving the email on the other side to take it the wrong way or to want to defend yourself. Or honestly, if they really don't want to hear it, they may not even fully read what you had to say. So as leaders, it is our responsibility. The reason why we get paid more is because we have to slow down. And we have to make sure that that person really is open to the feedback that we're giving them. So I challenge you to think about somebody in your organization that may be a defender, a deflector, or someone who shuts down. And I want you to schedule a time to talk to them and have that conversation so that the doors to conversation and to dialogue are open. The changes in your organization are going to be radical. So go try that. And then, as ever, I want you to let me know how it goes. And if you still can't get them to tune in, let me know. And we'll find some other strategies to try and help you get there. And that is today's Leadership Bite.